Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don Channel. We're here off of Betty Lane. We've done a lot of videos of our time up and down Betty Lane, but you never know what you're going to see up here, and that's part of the fun, well, if you can call it that. So we have some more folks living here, and all sorts of different materials, I guess we could call it, and just junk. Now you have junkyards, auto junkyards here off to the left, but the spillover has resulted in a lot of them coming over here, and then people taking up residence inside. So look at this one. I love this one. There's a car inside this RV right here. Look at that. Huh. What is going on? It's a very different world out here, folks. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. These boulders over here, presumably to keep people from parking in there. Parking. A lot of signs in here say no parking, so I guess that's been kind of a problem in this area, but doesn't seem to be stopping a lot of them. They find new things to, new areas to park, etc. Gonna make a right here onto Cheyenne because there's always something to see over here off to our right. Now Cheyenne is a major artery here, but this is its eastern terminus just ahead, and then it picks up actually over by Hollywood for like a block or two. But it's not connected. You see some RVs over here. And over there. And all of this right here, just outside the south gate of Nellis Air Force Base, a federal government installation. So again, we're here off of Cheyenne, just outside Nellis Air Force Base. South perimeter. A lot of cars over here that are just smashed and torn up there, sitting outside the gate. Unknown if they'll ever be picked up. And then over here, got just a bunch of junk, and it looks like people living in there. Mini Cooper destroyed. Here on DeVry Lane. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I just can't help but say that. That's what it says on the welcome sign, right? Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Home of the $50 beer and the $200 steak, right? A bargain at twice the price. So now headed back westbound, and you can see Mount Charleston there in the distance. That snow-capped peak out there. Snow-capped peak peeking out at us from its spot over there. Bring us back over here to Betty Lane. Right here one more time. We're going to back up to Cheyenne and travel down Cheyenne. This looks like it was a demolition derby vehicle, that Geo Metro there. It's hard to imagine, right, when you think about it? All these vehicles that people paid tens of thousands of dollars for, brand new, just end up out here scrapped, worth whatever the metal is that they put into it. Just amazing to me. So this is Cheyenne, Nellis Air Force Base right there in front of us. I don't see any sorties going out, any F-35s or anything of that sort. So go ahead and turn left and go westbound here onto Cheyenne towards Nellis Boulevard. See another RV there. It looks like someone's living in there. Oh my, burned out shelf, trailer. Another RV up here. More RVs. Just very dystopian. Where's the lane? Where are the lines indicating where my lane is? We'll pause it for a moment. Finally got the green light here at Nellis. This is a very heavily used truck route in this area. A lot of different warehouses and things like that. Distribution facilities. So you have a ton of truck traffic up in this area. But we're gonna go westbound here on Cheyenne for a little bit. We have not done the eastern end of Cheyenne for a while, so I'm gonna check it out. Bring it to you here on the Vegas Dawn channel on YouTube. This road will take you all the way out past the 215 Beltway on the west side of town, where it curves and turns into Cliff Shadows Parkway. I believe that's the name of it. Cliff Shadows something. But yeah, you can see a lot of the industrial in here, a lot of big warehouses. Given its propinquity to Interstate 15, as well as Lamb Boulevard, because Lamb Boulevard has an interchange with Interstate 15 as well. This double sleeper on this truck here. It's like a master suite in that house, in that truck. $3.39 a gallon for regular unleaded there at that Sinclair. This is Lamb Boulevard right here in front of us. We're going to try and make this light, but good luck. Look at all the trash here on this fence line, on the chain link fence. Nope. Knew that was going to happen. $3.59 a gallon over here at the 7-Eleven. It just doesn't look like fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll pause it here for a moment, guys. While we wait, I wanted to point out another, see this huge warehouse facility here, and then there's American Tire distributors right there. Just tons and tons of warehouses. There's Bud Light in there, so a Budweiser distributor in there. And again, close proximity to the Interstate 15 here, that travels between LA and Salt Lake. And we finally got the green light here. This guy is on a little baby fitty bike. I don't think that's street legal. And that's beyond that, I wouldn't be caught dead on that thing. It would be like waiting for the Grim Reaper. No one can see you. You're too low to the ground. Like if you have someone in a big SUV or something, they're not gonna see you. Yikes. That's yeah. So the barbed wire here on the right, you can see the plastic bags that flutter about in the breezes here, getting caught up in the barbed wire. That's always a good look. This is Walnut here. Cheyenne Trails apartment homes, it says there. And this brings us up here to Las Vegas Boulevard. This is the same Las Vegas Boulevard upon which the world famous Las Vegas Strip is located. But it certainly doesn't look anything like that up here. Mattress store, tire shop, picture perfect hair nail salon, 99-cent plus store, but those are closed now, so that's got to be empty. across Vegas Boulevard as it heads back south there towards where it becomes the Strip. You can do the speed limit all day long in this town. Doesn't matter. They'll still cut you off. They'll still find a way. This is Pecos Road here in front of us. We're gonna make a little trek here. I had some requests from some viewers to take a look in this area, so we're gonna fulfill that request. Looks like a big carnival going on over here on the corner. For rent, okay. This is Aristos Avenue for our friends following along at home. And different colored buildings here. I don't understand why people don't take pride in their homes. I mean, I get if you're renting, I mean, it's, you know, but even still. And I'm not saying that that's what these folks are doing, but are not doing. But it's the whole broken window theory, right? Once people see a window broken, the whole neighborhood tends to go downhill after that, because they just think nobody cares. And then you'll read these stories in the paper about how a balcony collapses or something like that, or stairwell collapses. And people will be like, why? Why did that happen? There's some bars on windows there and some plywood up there. Well, you see the beginnings of it right here. And I guess they have code enforcement, but I think those guys are out sitting at lunch all day, every day. This building here has a lot of plywood up there in addition to the bars and windows on doors. Look at all the plywood up and down those buildings. Those units up there. Yikes. Want to thank you all again so very, very much for joining us. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And also check out our merch available on our shop section of our YouTube channel. Have some awesome gear. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so much for being here.